Hello there YouTube, Miss Lowrider here. We are about to fly Milkrun Monday from Melbourne up to Canberra, probably back again, on board the TFDi Boeing 717-200, which we have in front of us here. We're on the Vatsim network down in Australia. Welcome. So to all the people that have been commenting so far, we have Aaron, we have David Stevens, we have Anthony Sullivan and Matthew. How are you doing? Let's jump on. Well, it is a cold and dark Boeing 717 today. Let's turn her on. Going a little bit too close to the front of the plane. Hi there, Florian. How you doing? Alright, we're connected to the gates. We have a door open. Just waiting for the systems to boot up. Kale, good day, and QFA Vienna. Alright, today we'll be flying call sign 1511. Stick pushers working fine. Pop these bad boys on. Checking out our flight data recorder. It's coming up fine. Oxygen system is working good.
Cargo smoke. Cargo smoke.
Glide slope.
Pull up.
Terrain, terrain. Pull up.
Cool, nav's on. It's going to come down here for the middle bit.
Fire right engine. Fire left engine. APU fire. Stabilizer, slats, flaps.
Alrighty. IRS is starting up. Let's do the FMS. Okay, coming out of Melbourne, going into Canberra. Hello, Glut. Alternate is Sydney. And what filed altitude? 270. Cool. So flight plan today, Melbourne to Docell, which I'll chuck in straight away. Leaving Docell, we take Airway Yankee 59, Aran, J42, Charlie Bravo. Proposed discontinuity. LCB 13 departure. Flex out will be 51. We know the slope is 0, but we don't know the rest of the weather. We'll pick it up on the ATIS.
Sure 14. QNH 1027. On first contact with Melbourne ground or approach, notify receipt of information Oscar. Time check, 0827.5.
Information Oscar, runway 34.
Melbourne Terminal Information Oscar. Visual approach. Runway 34. Runway 0927 closed due works. Wind, 360 degrees, 7 knots. Cov OK. Temperature 14. QNH 1027. On first contact with Melbourne ground or approach, notify receipt of information.
Interesting. Go to delivery 127.2.
Thank you, good night.
We deboarded instead of boarded. Let's bring that back again. Fourth time lucky. Melbourne delivery QJet 1511 requesting clearance to Canberra.
QJet 1511, standby.
Alright, gross weight, no, zero fuel weight, 43.4.
QJet 1511, you're cleared to Canberra via Docel, planned route. Climb via SID 5000, runway 34, Docel 1 departure. Squawk tree 162, departure frequency 118.9.
Lead to Canberra via Docel 1 departure, runway 34, initial climb at 5000, squawk code 3162, and departure 118 decimal, again 132, 118 decimal 9, QJet 1511.
QJet 1511, thanks very much. You can contact ground now, 121.7. Have a nice flight.
1.7, QJet 1511. 14.4 in the zero fuel weight. Now the fuel, not like that. .8. Center of gravity 28.1. These speeds are set. And V climb is 250, VSR is 202. Initial climb 5000. Three 162. Oh, the arm's not bad at all. Okay, runway 34, the Docel. Let's check what we have. Cool. So after departure, tracking out to Rockdale, then Sully, then Docel. Yep, we are indeed hopefully coming back to Melbourne.
Delivery, good evening, velocity 0617, it is Charlie 8, request clearance to Sydney, with information on time.
Velocity 0617, you're cleared to Sydney via Docel, planned route. Climb via SID 5000, runway 34, Docel 1 departure. Squawk 3121, departure frequency 118, decimal 9.
Morning. Thank you.
Clear to descending via due south land route, due south 1 departure, runway 34. Initial climb via 6 to 5,000 feet. Departure frequency is 118.9. Walk 3121, velocity 0617.
Velocity 0617, read that correct. Contact ground 121.
Now the roads,
decimal
are we flying the
779
new?
flight.
Yes, we are. We are indeed.
121.7, good night, velocity 0617, thank you.
Like the bags have been done. Dang.
And have a beautiful flight. Hi, morning.
Alrighty, let's run the check. Okay, cockpit preparation checked. Gear pins and covers are removed. Maintenance log has been checked. Status page is checked. Cargo smoke test has been completed. Hydraulics are set off. Electricals.
Melbourne delivery, Aussie 121,
Screen
request
on
air
active.
clearance.
Aussie 121, standby.
Engine panel set. Stereo lights are set for departure. Switches are in. GCP flight instruments. Have 5,000 feet on the climb, 340 and 202 set. IRS is aligned and we have taxi. Second warning system has been checked, fuel switches are off. Top side are on. Radar checked, it's off. Transponder currently on standby. Radar and aileron trim R0. O2 masks have been completed, that's cockpit prep up to the line. Sounds like we're done, we can go below the line now. Ship's papers are on board, fuel quantity showing 5.79er. FMS is set, flat takeoff selector is in the stow. Stab trim, not yet set, but it will be once we have some hydraulic power. Phones are off. Before start checklist, dispatch release, weight data. Grab that from initial. Cool. We have gross takeoff weight 43.4. That's actually not correct. Okay, that's a bit better now. So the initial, we have 0 fuel weight 43.4 plus 5.8 in the fuel, 49.0. Change of takeoff weight will give us 131, 134, 141.
Aussie 121, sorry about the delay there, I was on the phone. You're cleared to Sydney.
Alright,
via
let's start
Dosel, planned
that's already
route.
running.
Climb
Cool.
via SID 5000, runway 34, Dosel 1 departure, squawk tree 203,
Station is
departure
open.
frequency 118.9.
Beacon and light goes
Good to Sydney
on.
via Dosel, initial climb 5000, runway 34, Dosel 1
Climb
departure,
ready, set,
squawk
before start,
3203, and departures on 118.9, Aussie 121.
Aussie 121, thanks very much. You can contact ground now, 121.7.
121.7 for Aussie 121, and just for our reference, did you see in the flight plan the missed approach in now, is that filed correctly?
Aussie 121, yep, that's in your remarks. And it looks like, so you're going Cullen and then now, yep, so just to be safe, you might want to tell Centre or something about that, but yeah, it is in the flight plan.
Yeah, that was the plan, Airborne. Thanks mate, cheers.
No problem.
Okay, altimeter to 1027.
Melbourne delivery, good day, Qantas 482 Delta for Sydney, request clearance.
Qantas 482 Delta.
Which one is one we
Melbourne
need? There it
delivery,
is.
good day, standby.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Captain speaking from the flight deck. My name is Trent. Joining me on the flight deck is YouTube. Today we'll be
Qantas
taking you over to
482
Canberra
Delta, you're cleared to
on board
Sydney
our
via
Qantaslink
Dosel, planned route,
Boeing
climb via
717.
5000, runway
We do welcome
34,
aboard Qantas
Dosel
flight
1 departure,
1511.
squawk tree
Flight time today is about
105,
1 hour.
departure frequency 118, decimal
In
9.
just a short moment, we'll be pushing back from the making way out to runway 34 here at Melbourne.
Route, runway 34,
Making way up
Dosel,
north to
1
Canberra.
departure, climb via SID 5000, squawk 3105.
In preparation
departures
for our
18
departure, I ask that you
Bravo
sit back and ensure your
23,
seatbelts are fastened.
Qantas
Cabin
482
crew will be coming through the airplane to ensure that
Qantas
everything is
482
ready,
Delta, contact
including
ground,
giving you a
121,
safety ring.
7, enjoy your flight.
That's it, we do hope you enjoy the flight.
121.7, have a good night, Qantas.
Thanks for flying with us
482
on Qantas Airlines. Cabin crew, please spare the aircraft. Okay, we're pretty well ready to go. No, coming back to Melbourne. On 21.7.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
GCAS test pass.
Off ground, QJet 1511 information, Oscar ready for push.
Locking gear.
Frequency. Melbourne ground QJet 1511 is information Oscar ready to push.
QJet 1511, push approved.
Push approved, QJet 1511. So where are we and where do we need to push? I think we'll go tail south. wants parking brake set. Alright. Why though?
Bowling ground, Aussie 121, stand 47, Quest Bush.
Aussie 121, push approved.
Push approved, Aussie 121.
Ground G'day, Singapore 217, request taxi Akron.
Singapore 217, taxi Tango Alpha to the bay.
Tango Alpha to the bay, Singapore 217.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
1532.
I've been ready for pushback for a while.
In
Come on.
receipt of November, requesting push.
Jet 1532, traffic is a company 712 on the other side of the stand there.
Locking
push
gear.
approved, just caution of the traffic.
Roger, there's another company traffic behind us. Has he got clearance for push, or do you want us to wait?
If somebody does have clearance to push, it's up to you if you want to try and get in there, or you can wait, it's up to you.
QJ 1532, I'm happy to wait if he's beginning to move on. Just
Departure
advise
check
when we're
completed.
ready to-
Bypass pin inserted.
Jet
Release
1532.
parking brakes. Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Alright, we're cleared to start. Starting up number 2 first, which will be the right engine. Right, ready with that.
Ground G'day, Qantas 482 Delta, Cape Bravo 23, request pushback.
Qantas 482 Delta, push approved.
Qantas 482 Delta.
Set. Right engine set. Start a cutout. Start the left.
Set parking brakes.
Brakes are set.
Waiting your confirmation for good engine start.
Yeah, you guys can wake off. Fuel coming up on 20. Left engine start.
Unlocking gear. Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed.
Flat 13 set.
Left is clear. Right is clear.
There is out there somewhere. Those lights on. Quick check of the flight controls.
Melbourne ground, g'day, Aussie 121, ready to taxi.
Aussie 121, taxi Alpha to the Kilo holding point runway 34.
Alpha Kilo holding point, runway 34, Aussie 121.
Quick checklist after start. External power switch is off. Hydraulics are set. Transfer pumps are on. Isolation switches are on. Auto. Anti-ice not required apart from
Grounding for 227 for the international.
Singapore to 27, going to taxi, Foxtrot Tango Alpha, and then to the international.
Transponders on, ground equipment is
Foxtrot
removed,
Tango
taxi,
and Alpha.
flaps set 13, spoilers are armed, flight control's been tested, FCP is set, and takeoff data complete. Ground QJet 1511, ready for taxi.
QJet 1511 taxi, Quebec Echo Alpha to the Juliet holding point runway 34.
Quebec and Alpha holding short Juliet runway 34, QJet 1511.
QJet 1532's push is approved once clear of the company 717.
Roger, thank you. Push approved once it's clear. QJet 1532.
Qantas 482 Delta, request taxi received Oscar.
Qantas 482 Delta taxi Romeo Echo Alpha to the Juliet holding point runway 34.
Romeo Echo Alpha holding point Juliet runway 34, Qantas 482 Delta.
Melbourne ground, good afternoon. This is New Guinea 001.
New Guinea 001 ground, g'day.
New Guinea 001, we are ready to push and start. Request cirrus.
New Guinea 001 after the QJet 717 taxiing from right to left on Alpha, push approved.
After the QJet 717, push approved for New Guinea 001. Thank you.
QJet 1511, go right on Tango Victor and then go join back on Uniform and then Alpha, just due to proceeding, Victor and then Yankee, actually just continue Victor onto Juliet.
Victor on Juliet, QJet 1511.
Guinea 001, push approved, face north.
Push approved, face north, Guinea 001, thanks.
Qantas 482 Delta, continue, revise taxi Echo Foxtrot Victor and then go Yankee Alpha to Kilo unless you want to take Juliet.
Echo Foxtrot Victor Yankee and then Alpha, and yeah, we'll take Juliet, Qantas 482 Delta.
Aussie 121 contact tower 120 to Sulfar, good night.
Melbourne ground QJet 1532 ready for taxi.
QJet 1532 taxi, Quebec Echo, Foxtrot Victor to Juliet, runway 34.
Quebec Echo Foxtrot Juliet, runway 34, QJet 1532.
Currently don't have any ATC software installed, so maybe one day after I install it.
QJet 1511 on Juliet, contact tower 20.5, good night.
120.5 on Juliet, QJet 1511.
Stations on frequency, standby for control change.
Okay, weather radar test.
Monitor radar display. Go around. Wind shear ahead. Wind shear ahead. Wind shear ahead.
Okay, profile is armed, nav is armed. Checklist. Before takeoff checklist. Runway entering at Juliet. EAD is checked, cabin crew is alerted. Cabin crew, please be seated for departure. Landing lights and transponder. Melbourne Tower, QJet 1511, approaching 1034, ready.
QJet 1511, runway 34, clear for takeoff.
Runway 34, go for takeoff, QJet 1511. lights are all on. Take our first step. $80. V1, rotate. V2. Also very, gear up.
Stabilizer motion. Stabilizer motion.
Qantas 482 Delta ready.
Stabilizer motion.
Qantas 482 Delta, runway 34, left and wait.
Auto flight.
34 left and wait, Qantas 482 Delta.
Stabilizer motion.
1189. Up departure, QJet 1511, climbing 5000, leaving 4000.
QJet 1511, Melbourne departures, g'day, identified climb via the SID flight level 240, cancel speed restrictions.
Right, the SID flight level 240, cancel speed, QJet 1511. 240 set. Flaps. Flap 0. And select
QJet 1511, cancel the SID, cleared direct docile flight plan route.
Direct docile flight plan route, QJet 1511. Direct to docile. After takeoff checks. Let the gear up. Flaps and slats are retracted. Flap TO set stowed. Spoilers are disarmed. Auto brakes are installed. Hydraulics. Transfer pump and auxiliaries on. Clear to an altitude, 1013 set. Like he's asking if we switch the APU off. Well, the light's not on, so yeah. Yeah, we did. There's 10,000.
Melbourne departures, good day, Qantas 482 Delta, passing 1,800, climbing 5,000.
Qantas 482 Delta, Melbourne departures, good day, identified climb via the SID, flight level 240, cancel speed restriction.
Thanks, climb via SID, flight level 240, cancel speed restriction, Qantas 482 Delta.
See ya, Flexstar. Have a go.
1511, contact Melbourne Centre 124 decimal 0. Good night.
124 decimal 0, QNet 1511.
Go ahead, take off 665.
Take off 665, star clearance, Lizzie 8, Victor, arrival runway 34, report ready for descent.
Star clearance, Lizzie 8, Alpha, arrival runway 34, report ready when descent, take off 665.
665, confirm Lizzie 8, Victor, arrival.
Correction, Lizzie 8, Victor, arrival 34, take off 665.
Melbourne Centre, QJet 1511, climbing flight level 240, leaving flight level 145.
1511, Melbourne Centre, good day, climb flight level 270 and star clearance is available.
Flight level 270 and ready copy, QJet 1511.
Star clearance, Poly 7 Alpha, arrival Aaron, transition for runway 35.
Poly 7 arrival, Aaron transition, runway 35, QJet 1511.
Melbourne Centre, Oscar Julia Bravo, request slow. Melbourne Centre, Oscar Julia Bravo, approaching floor 130.
It's runway
Oscar
35.
Julia Bravo, do say 9000, Melbourne QNH
Poly
1027.
7 Alpha.
Do say 9000, Melbourne QNH 1027, Oscar Julia Bravo, next.
Insert, check flight plan.
Qantas 7432, star clearance available.
Cool. Ebony, Aaron, Polly.
Qantas 7432, star clearance, Lizzie 8, Victor, arrival runway 34, report when ready for descent.
The approach will be 142. What is with the fast talking? I agree.
Tigos 665, report your current Mach number, please.
Current Mach .792.
Yeah, I'll probably have to start using the 717 instead of the Mad Dog soon, but anytime that I find Delta, I'm like,
reducing 77
MD88 exists. Why not use it while we can?
Velocity 830, star clearance available.
Go ahead, 830.
Velocity 830, star clearance, Lizzie 8, Victor, arrival for runway 34, report ready for descent.
Understood, Lizzie 8, Victor 34, we'll go velocity 830.
Velocity 830 for SEP, sequencing turn left heading 180.
Left heading 180, we'll go.
Okay, the lights are set, and we're all good up there. Top of climb there, top of the set there.
Qantas 10, Melbourne Centre, QA, scorecard 3127.
3127.
Oscar Julia Bravo, contact Melbourne approach 132.0, see ya.
Yeah. 717 does have a steep climb.
Oscar Julia Bravo, second.
They're pretty cool like that.
Well, approach 132.0.
Approach 132.0, thanks for your help, have a good evening.
Gotcha.
Tigos 552, ready for taxi.
Seagulls 552, taxi November, holding point runway 34 via Bravo.
Mr. Speedy Gonzalez voice over there.
November, holding point runway 34 via Bravo, Seagulls 552.
And Melbourne
Yeah,
Centre,
very
Qantas
clear skies
423
out there
left
today,
flight
very
level
nice.
420 for flight level
Forecast for
250.
tomorrow is clear again, but very
Qantas
windy in
423.
Melbourne. So we'll see how
Melbourne
that
Centre,
goes.
g'day, Qantas 482 Delta, climbing flight level 240.
Qantas 482 Delta, Melbourne Centre, g'day, climb flight level 370.
Thanks, climb flight level 370, Qantas 482 Delta.
That's about the engines being tail mounted.
Qantas 440,
It's kind of
contact
related to
Melbourne
that.
Centre
Though.
125.0, expect star clearance on
The engines being tail mounted mean that the aircraft has its
125.0, Qantas 440.
centre of gravity quite far back.
Jet star 519, star
And
clearance
because of the
available.
centre of gravity being quite far back, the
519,
wings
go
are
ahead.
mounted essentially over the centre of gravity.
Star 519, star
So we end up with a lot more fuselage in front of the wing instead of behind the wing. We get a larger moment of arm
This is the 8 Victor 34 and then we'll report ready
a
when
lever
for descent. Jet
over
star
the wing point.
519.
So if you imagine the wings
Bravo,
there,
Victor Romeo,
that's where it
descend
rotates.
Star flight
So you got all that
9000,
nose
QNH 1031.
from about here up rotating.
Descend left
So that's
starting
why you get the,
9000, QNH 1031, Bravo Victor Romeo.
Would I be able to, instead of going to Melbourne, go to Canberra, please? That is some
7432, would you prefer?
Also,
or-
the wings have a rather nice angle of attack. They push up to
Sure,
about
you
16,
can
17, 18 degrees angle of attack before they hit the
descend
stall.
flight level 130.
Stand flight level 130, jet 507.
130, down to 130,
I don't know where you got that from, Jetstar, that wasn't for you. You keep doing what you're doing already.
Sorry, jet 507, we are ready for descent anyway.
Descend flight level 130.
Descent flight level 130, jet 507.
Seagulls 552 ready for departure.
Let's talk about our
552, runway 35, clear for takeoff.
Runway 35 clear for takeoff, Seagulls 552.
Qantas 10, Melbourne Centre, thanks, you're identified. Star clearance Wendy 9 Victor, arrival for runway 34, when ready, descend flight level 250.
Wendy 9 Victor, descent
That's all right.
Altitude.
Actually, Qantas 10, it's going to be the 9 Alpha arrival, so.
800 for 5000.
Roger, 9 Alpha, and that's what I got programmed. That was 250.
Over. Velocity 830, thanks for that. You can turn right, track direct to Nabba.
Top climb.
No worries,
Alright, coming out of Aaron,
direct
we'll
Nabba,
track
yeah.
direct to Polly. At flight level 170 or below. There it is, 170 or negative.
400 is now
Then the Goman Honey, Daily, Daly at 210 knots. And then Menzie. From Menzie we enter the RLS runway
Qantas 400, approach 1244.
Inbound course is 348 and 1095. A few more waypoints here. They are Menzie Mombo, Dakmo.
Bravo Victor Romeo, descend 7000, and visual or instrument?
There's Dakmo there.
Qantas 400 is now with you at 5000.
Still with me,
Missed
Qantas.
approach is straight ahead, climbing to 5,100.
Descend to 7000 and visual for Bravo Victor Romeo.
Bravo Victor Romeo, thanks, report visual.
Alright, minimum altitude.
we're visual
We
now,
have
Bravo
a
Victor Romeo.
nice ILS category 1 with a 4.4 missed approach will be
Melbourne Centre, today, climb flight level
21.
310.
Up for 310, QJ 1532.
Seagulls 552 climbing, airborne climbing 4,500 to 10,000.
You got 552, Melbourne Centre, thanks, you identified, climb flight level
2170
310.
set.
Climb 300, Eagles 552.
Melbourne Centre, Bravo Victor Romeo is visual.
Yep, 717
Bravo,
and
Victor Romeo.
MD11 both essentially have the same avionics package.
Bravo Victor Romeo cleared the visual approach runway 35, report final.
Cleared the visual approach, runway 35, and we'll report final, Bravo Victor Romeo.
Some of the details on the overhead are quite different. This is almost like a cross between the MD11 and the MD88 and 90. Interestingly, we have the
Melbourne Centre, Golf Romeo 516.
the engine start switches of the MD11 in the position that they are on the MD88. It's hilarious.
Golf Romeo 516, Melbourne Centre, g'day. Let me guess, touch and go Canberra.
There you go. You couldn't be further. You couldn't be more wrong. Have a look at the flight plan. It's a funny one tonight too.
Oh, I thought you just wrote it wrong. Okay.
There you go. Just when you thought you had me pegged.
Antenna takeoff 665, ready for descent.
Takeoff 665, descent flight level 250.
Flight level 250, takeoff 665.
Melbourne Centre, climb 1580, flight level 360.
Qantas 1580, Melbourne Centre, g'day. Break. Qantas 423, descent flight level 130.
Centre flight level 130, 423.
Alpha takeoff 665, do you want us to maintain Mach .77?
Traffic! Have you this dude climbing us? Descending.
665, maintain 250, that's indicated on descent.
Maintain 250 knots on descent, takeoff 665.
Melbourne Centre, Papa Zulu Romeo, radio check.
Papa Zulu Romeo, Melbourne Centre, g'day.
G'day.
Melbourne Centre, Qantas 7432, request descent to 5,400 feet.
Qantas 7432, descend, so clear to leave control area, descending inbound Albury, no reported or observed traffic, report ground to cancel Starwatch.
Thank you. Can you take over my keys as well? 7432.
Wish.
That's right.
Takeoff 65, reduce 230 knots indicated.
Reduce 230 knots indicated, takeoff 665.
Qantas 482 Delta, request climb flight level 390.
Qantas 482 Delta, climb flight level 390.
Flight level 390, thanks Qantas 482 Delta.
Good evening, Unit 001 is with you, climbing 130 to flight level 220.
Unit 001, Melbourne Centre, g'day, climb flight level 330.
Up to 330 for Unit 001.
Jet South 507, maintain 260 knots indicated on descent.
Maintain 260 indicated Jet Star 507.
Jet South 507, just to confirm, that's not slowing you down, is it?
Say again, Jet Star 507.
What speed were you doing before?
We were maintaining 260 anyway, Jet Star 507.
Jet Star 507, I'll get you to go up to 270 for me, please.
Roger, descend on 270 knots, Jet Star 507.
Oh, the toilet? Yep, still working from home. As far as I know, we'll be working from home until the end of the month.
Received Oscar request.
Don't know exactly when, but yeah, we haven't been told to come back yet.
For Basel Romeo, are you Essendon at the moment?
Hey, firm, for Basel Romeo.
Approach 132.0, please.
132.0, Basel Romeo.
Melbourne Centre Bravo Victor Romeo's final runway 35 Canberra.
Other Rossi.
Bravo Victor Romeo. Runway 35 clear to land.
Clear to land runway 35 Bravo Victor Romeo.
Aubrey. Now that's a request and a half. Give it a couple of weeks, we might do it. I would as well at this stage, and it's going to be pretty hilarious because they're going to say we have to come back to work. It's going to be the dead middle of winter. Yeah, no, come on.
Well, the 830's 20 miles to descent.
Velocity 830, descend flight level 250.
Oh, you want us to like physically see Aubrey, not like go there. Okay, that makes sense. There is Aubrey. We're now in New South Wales. In fact, is that the Murray River right there? Yes, it is. So we're still in Victoria until we cross the river. And then we're in New South Wales. So Albury and Wodonga would have been that little city back there.
She got 665, descend flight level 130.
Descend flight level 130, take off 665.
And the Gold Hume Highway.
23, descend 9000, Melbourne, QNH1,
up towards Sydney.
And the 9000, QNH 1027, Qantas 423.
Qantas 10, descend flight level 130.
Is that us, 130? Is that QJet 1511 down to 130?
QJet 1115, descend flight level 130.
Down to flight level 130, QJet 1511. 130, 130. Cool. Top of the 1729. Let's just go early.
Qantas 423, contact approach 132.0, see ya.
Approach 132.0, Qantas 423, see ya.
Seatbelt signs can go on. Grab Canberra, 2745.
Velocity 830, contact Melbourne Centre on 123.75.
Sorry, was that 12375? What's the 830?
Affirm.
12375, what's the 830?
Foxtrot.
Moment.
Canberra Terminal Information Foxtrot. Runway 35. Surface wind 180 degrees, 2 knots. Visibility 0 kilometers or more. Broken 6,000 feet. Temperature +12. QNH 1031. On first contact with Canberra ground, tower or approach, notify receipt of Foxtrot.
Passing 130.
739 Papa Mike, Centre on 12375. The handoff frequency was wrong.
123.75, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Captain speaking from the flight deck.
And
We've
the
got a
aircraft
descent
are
into
calling
Canberra at the stage.
for
We
descent.
anticipate arriving there in about
QJ
15 to 20 minutes.
1532 requiring star and descent
Look a
to
little down
Canberra,
in
please.
Canberra at the moment. A little bit of scattered clouds around, but no rain.
QJ
And a temperature of 12 degrees
1532,
Celsius.
Starclip, Poly
A little bit of
7
wind
Alpha
from the south.
arrival, hour in transition for runway 35.
In preparation for landing, I'll turn on seatbelt signs.
Poly 7 Alpha, around
Please return to your
position
seats, ensure your
35,
seatbelt is
130, wind
Get everyone
ready,
to the
QJ
airplane,
1532.
just to make sure that everything is ready for arrival.
Melbourne Centre Jet.
We do hope you enjoy flying with us on board our 717-200 and hope to see you in the skies.
Star 1
next time you
507,
visit.
descend 9000, QNH
Cabin
is
crew, please be there for the
10.
arrival.
27, maintain 270 knots indicated below 10,000 for separation, please.
Descend to 9000 KNH 1027, maintain 270 knots below 10,000, Jet Star 507.
Melbourne Centre, which frequency should I tune to again? November 739 and Papa Mike.
12375, 12375.
Thank you, sir. November Papa Mike.
On the 423, are you still on the frequency? Jetstar 507, contact Melbourne approach 132.0.
132.0, Jetstar 507, thank you.
Seagull 665, descend 9000, QNH 1027.
Descend 9000, QNH 1027, Seagull 665.
Aussie 121, contact Melbourne Centre 125.0, expect star clearance on first contact.
125.0 for Aussie 121, bye bye.
Good old Cycle lives in toilets talking about down, down, down. The airplane goes down. Remember that ad? Coming up on profile. Profile selected.
Seagulls 552 for sequencing, turn left heading 180.
Left 180, Seagulls 552.
Just confirm 180.
Affirmative 180 for Seagulls 552.
You got 665, contact Melbourne approach 132.0 south.
Over to approach 132.0, take off 665.
Melbourne Centre, QJet 1532, we're out of flight level 310.
QJet 1532. You got 665, contact Melbourne approach 132.0.
Let's run checklist. Set checklist, landing data and briefing is completed, MDA is set. FMS is set. Seatbelt signs are on. Altimeters still at flight level. Hydraulic transfer pump goes on.
Qantas 10, descend 9000, Melbourne QNH is 1027.
And exterior lights.
Milkrun Centre, Qantas 1580, approaching double descent.
Qantas 1580, descend flight level 250.
Flight level 250, Qantas 1580.
Jetstar 519 is approaching top of descent.
Jetstar 519, descend flight level 250.
250 for Jetstar 519.
Qantas 10, Melbourne Centre. Qantas 10, Melbourne Centre.
Qantas 10.
Descend 9000, QNH 1027.
Roger, on descent 9000, 1027.
Jetstar 519, contact centre 123.75.
123.75 for Jetstar 519.
You got 665, are you still on the frequency? QJet 1511, descend 9000, Canberra QNH 1031.
Descend 9000, QNH 1031, QJet 1511.
You got 552, thanks for that. You can turn right track direct Nabba, resume navigation.
QNH set.
You got 552 centre.
You got 552 said that waypoint again. I don't think I have that.
Well, you filed at Nabba, November Alpha Bravo Bravo Alpha.
Drag. Saddle brakes.
Montana G'day, Velocity 723, is that
outside not work times today.
Velocity 723, Melbourne Centre, G'day.
COVID.
Qantas 10, contact Melbourne departures 118.9 SAF.
Contact departure 118.7, you said, or decimal 9?
118.9, yep.
Roger, good day.
Eagles 552, it's saying that we're currently tracking directly.
Did you put the flight plan in the way that you filed it?
Clearly not.
Stand by. Might have made a little error there.
Right, I'll get you to turn right heading 270 for me for the moment, please.
Roger that, 270, Eagles 5.
Qantas 482 Delta, contact Melbourne Centre 125.0, expect star clearance on first contact.
1250 Qantas 482 Delta. See ya.
Eagles 552, any update?
Santa, g'day, Qantas 2005 with you.
Qantas 2005, Melbourne Centre, good day, descend 7000, Canberra QNH 103, runway 35, expect the unknown building.
1031 then down to 7000, Qantas 2005.
Altitude.
Down the run.
Eagles 552, Melbourne Centre.
QJet 1511 at 9,000.
QJet 1511, descend to 5,400 at Menzie, clear the unknown Zulu runway 35.
5,400 and from Menzie cleared the Zulu runway 35. QJet 1511. These 717s don't fly the RNAVs very well at all. So we'll stick to the RNAVs that we program.
Qantas 223, is voice capable? Qantas 223, clearance stands as the text one, and departure frequency is 124.0, but I'll respond to all your messages as a voice from now on. Eagles 552, this is your fourth call.
Eagles 552, go ahead.
Because 552, I've tried to call you 4 times. How's your flight plan coming along?
We are unable to set our airways as we are airborne. It doesn't let us, so yeah, we can't do anything about it, sorry.
Alright, Figure 552, I need you to tell me that next time, not just sit there and be quiet about it. What waypoint have you got?
Right now we're tracking Lizzie, apparently.
No, Lizzie is the waypoint that you have next available, correct? It's not the one you're tracking.
Affirmative.
Alright, Tigos 552, track direct Lizzie.
Direct Lizzie, Tigos 552.
Slots.
Tigos 552, thanks, and when ready, descend flight level 250.
When ready, down to 250, Tigos 552.
Qantas 1580, contact center 125, apologies 123.75.
123.75, Qantas 1580.
Qantas 223, push and start approved.
Okay, approach mode set. Localizer.
Melbourne Center, November 739 Papa Mike is with you. Proceeding to Ebony, climbing to flight level 340, passing 320.
39 Papa Mike, I'll just get you to move your microphone a tiny bit away from your mouth for me. Continue climb flight level 350.
Sorry about that. Climbing to 350, November 739 Papa Mike.
QJet 1511, runway 35, clear to land.
Runway 35, clear to land, QJet 1511.
Melbourne Center, 605 with you, flight level 360.
Get down.
605, Melbourne Center, good day.
G'day, Melbourne Centre, Polar 2284 with you, flight level 280. We're also just requesting to leave for about 3 minutes.
Polar 2284, Melbourne Centre, no problem. I'll just get you to shift your microphone a tiny bit away from your mouth for me if you can.
Flaps.
Is that better?
Flaps
Much
13.
better. Yes, mate.
Speed man.
Golf Romeo 516, contact Melbourne Centre 125.0.
Cheers mate, thanks ActiveSky, going to Melbourne Centre on 135.0.
Following checklist, I think you're down 3 green. Spoils around, flaps.
Down.
Holding on the flaps. And EAD is set.
QJ 1532, descend 9000, Canberra QNH 1031.
9000, QJ 1532.
And we'll go full flap.
Melbourne Centre, Qantas 74 Alpha, flight level 370.
Qantas 74 Alpha, Melbourne Centre, good day.
Right on the glide
552, contact centre 123.75.
Over to 123.75, Tigos 552, thanks for the coverage.
Qantas 2005, descend 5,400. And Menzies clear the unanswered runway 35.
5,400 Menzies, clear the unanswered runway 35, Qantas 2005, cheers.
Velocity 723, start clearance available.
Ready, copy, velocity 723.
Velocity 723, start clearance, Lizzie 8, Victor arrival, runway 34, report ready for descent.
Lizzie 8, Victor arrival, runway 34, report ready for descent, velocity 723.
Well, the throttle's hunting a bit.
Qantas 223, taxi by Delta, hold short of runway 35.
1000.
My throttles.
Melbourne Centre, Delta Romeo, Whiskey on the ground at Albury, requesting clearance to Sydney as filed.
Delta Romeo, Whiskey, Melbourne Centre, g'day, no reported or observed traffic on the ground. Albury, Squawk 3123.
Squawk 3123, Delta Romeo, Whiskey.
500.
Oh, sorry, Melbourne Centre, velocity 750, Whiskey, flight level 360.
Velocity 750, Melbourne Centre, g'day, star clearance 50, RB3
400.
Alpha, arrival runway 34, report ready for
300.
50, RB3
Minimum.
Alpha, arrival runway
Continue.
34, and we'll report when ready for descent.
Lights are a bit dark.
200.
Glide slow.
Correct.
Glide slow. Glide slow.
50.
284 back with you.
40.
Final 2284, thanks.
20. 10. 5.
Melbourne Centre, Rex 224 at flight level 360 on your frequency.
X324, Melbourne Centre, g'day. QJet 1532, descend 5400 at Menti, cleared the island, Zulu runway 35.
Down to 5,400, Menzies cleared ILS 35, QJet 1532.
Qantas 223, cross runway 35 on Delta, taxi Bravo, hold short runway 12.
G'day, Melbourne Centre, velocity 632, flight level 380.
Velocity 632, Melbourne Centre, g'day.
And Qantas 2005, we're ready, runway 35. Oh, sorry, we're established 35.
Qantas 2005, runway 35, continue approach.
Continue approach, runway 35.
Monitor radar
Qantas
display.
2005.
QJet 1511, taxi Alpha Delta, hold short 35.
Alpha Delta, hold short 35, QJet 1511.
Oh, good evening, this is Velocity 269, flight level 290, to copy.
Velocity 269, g'day, star clearance available.
Go ahead, Velocity 269.
Velocity 269, star clearance is the Poly 7 Alpha, arrival Aaron, transition runway 35, report when ready for descent.
Poly 7 Alpha, runway 35 with the Aaron transition and report ready for descent, Velocity 269.
Yeah, something like that. Do something
Melbourne
rather.
Centre, 2 Golf 535, flight level 340 at Mach decimal 80.
Two goes 535, Melbourne Centre, g'day. And Qantas 2005, can I get you to roll through to Alpha 1? For Foxtrot.
Melbourne Centre, Jetstar 321, passing flight level 327, climbing to 340.
Jetstar 321, Melbourne Centre, g'day. Qantas 223, cross runway 12, taxi November, holding point runway 5, no read back required.
Melbourne Centre, g'day, Singapore 7286. Melbourne Centre, g'day, Singapore 7286.
7286, g'day.
You get another aircraft. Yep, on final. Come through 900. I believe there are somewhere on the forum. I have seen a Skytrans before.
Just 605 star clearance available.
Just 605.
Just 605 Lizzie 8 Victor arrival runway 34 report when ready for descent.
Star clearance is 34, Lizzie 8 Victor arrival in Melbourne, report when ready for descent. Just 605.
Polar 2284 star clearance available.
Go ahead, Polar 2284.
Polar 2284
Yeah,
star
probably
clearance
avsim.com.
Victor arrival runway 34.
The other option is
report when
from
ready
the
for descent.
TFDi website's forum,
Lizzie 8
TFDi 717 forum.
ready, Polar 2284.
Probably find some in there as well.
Qantas 2005, clear runway 35.
Qantas 2005, thanks, taxi Bravo cross 12 to the bay.
Runway to the bay, Qantas 2005.
QJet 1511 cross runway 17 on Delta, Bravo cross runway 12 to the bay.
Cross 17 on Delta and cross 30 to the bay. QJet 1511.
QJet 1532 runway 35 clear to land.
Runway 35 clear land, thank you, QJet 1532.
And Melbourne Center, velocity 750, we are ready for descent.
Velocity 750, descent flight level 250.
Descent flight level 250, velocity 750.
Melbourne Centre, Red 1123 with you.
Red 1123, Centre, good day. Uh, 39 Papa Mike, contact Centre 125.0, expect star clearance first contact.
Contact Melbourne Centre 125.0, November 739 Papa Mike.
Velocity 269, information Golf, ready for descent.
Our last station, say again?
Sorry about that. This is velocity 269, cross descent and information Golf.
269, sorry, where are you?
Request descent, velocity 269, sorry.
Velocity 269, sorry, your microphone was cutting through and I thought you were saying clearance. Descent flight level 150.
150 for velocity 269, sorry.
Right.
Tigers 535, turn left heading 180 sequencing.
Left heading 180, Tigers 535.
Melbourne Centre, velocity 412, VQ flight level 250.
412, g'day, and stand by for start clearance. Brake velocity 632 for sequencing 10 left heading 180.
Left heading 180, velocity 632.
Velocity
Melbourne
412,
Centre, Qantas
start
150
clearance
with you. Good evening.
Qantas 150, Melbourne
Canberra
Centre,
view on the bus.
Velocity 412, start clearance available.
Roger, go ahead, velocity 412.
Velocity 412, Polly 7 Alpha arrival, Aaron transition for runway 35. When ready, descend flight level, report when ready for descent.
Signs are off. Cabin crew to some doors. Alrighty, let's set up to go back. Cabin to Melbourne. Give you one guess as where we're going for the alternate. That'll be Avalon. Got somewhere around there. 8, I think we picked. 8. Cool. So let's file our return.
Bye-bye.
Yep, the wonderful smell of jet fuel. Yeah, got to go back as QJet 1512, going to be on cruise level, flight level 240. Cost index is 35. Have a look at the rest of these details. So 38. Cool. To 300, I'll call it. Alright, block fuel should be, let's try and 4.4, we'll do 4.3. Take off cross weight, doesn't matter. The zero fuel weight on the other hand, 38.06. So if gravity 23 exactly, it'll be 20. That 13 as usual, it was like 2 knots. Okay, initialization, that's already been set. Let's pop in our actual routing. Direct CB. Actually don't need that bit, turns the active. Going to be straight to Tanta because that's the departure route.
Bye.
Southern 1. Airways, Q29. Mike Lima.
Bye.
Cool, V climb will be 250. Actually it'll be 199.
Great job, gentlemen.
Turn these speeds back in. And I'll have a chat to the tower.
Go Alpha, Melbourne Centre, good day.
Melbourne Centre, QJet 1512 requesting coast Melbourne from Canberra.
QZ 1512, stand by.
Yep, going back to Mel's.
Melbourne Centre, proposal Romeo.
Velocity 750, descent 8000, QNH is 1027. Contact Melbourne departure is 118.9%.
Contact Melbourne departure is 118.
Papa Zulu Romeo, Melbourne Centre.
Thank you very much. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Papa Zulu Romeo, you should be 123.75.
Great job, gentlemen.
Jetstar 605. Contact center 123.75.
123.75, just 605, can I?
Polar 2284 reduced, mark decimal 75, contact center 123.75.
Down to Mark 175 and center of 123.75, Polar 22840.
Jetstar 321, thank you as well for that. You can turn right track direct to Nabba.
Direct to Nabba, Jetstar 321. And Mountain and G'day, Jetstar 514, climbing through flight level 320, flight level 370.
Jetstar 514 Melbourne Centre, good day. Velocity 617, you on frequency?
Yes, affirm, velocity 617.
Velocity 617, thanks. Velocity 632, thank you very much for that. You can turn right, track direct to Nabba.
Turn right, track direct to Nabba, velocity 632.
Velocity 269, descend 9000, Canberra QNH 1031.
9000, 1031, velocity 269.
Let's roll some of the tests.
Glide slope. Pull up. Terrain, terrain. Pull up.
Singapore 7286, start clearance available.
Go ahead for Singapore 7286.
Singapore 7286, start clearance, Lizzie 8, Victor, arrival runway 34. Report when ready for descent.
Lizzie 8, Victor, runway 34, and we'll report when ready for descent, Singapore 7286.
Singapore 7286. Seagulls 535, start clearance available.
Rudder trim.
Seagulls 535, ready to copy.
Seagulls 535, start clearance, Lizzie 8, Victor, arrival for runway 34. When report when ready for descent.
Lizzie 8, Victor, runway 34, will report when ready for descent. Seagulls 535.
Melbourne Centre, Rex 324, we're ready for descent.
Rex 324, descent flight level 250.
Descent flight level 250, Rex 324.
Melbourne Centre, Delta Romeo Whiskey with you, passing through flight level 100, departed Albury time 08.
Delta Romeo Whiskey, Melbourne Centre, you're identified, cleared to Sydney via New Salt planned route, climb flight level 220.
Cleared to Sydney via planned route, climb flight level 200, Delta Romeo Whiskey.
Melbourne Centre, Cathay 22, just for your planning, we're going to request the instrument for runway 34 into Melbourne.
Cathay 22. Just after 320, disregard. Rex 324, contact Melbourne Centre 123.75.
12375, see ya.
Red 1123, contact Melbourne Centre 123, apologies, 125.0, expect star clearance on first contact. 125.0, one for Red 1123, thank you sir, have a good one. You too.
Melbourne Centre, good day, roller 328 on the ground, east-south, taxiing runway 09.
Roller 328, Melbourne Centre, good day, no reported or observed traffic on the ground east-south, squawk 3135.
3135, roller 328.
And Air France 16, contact Melbourne Centre 125.0, expect star clearance on first contact.
1250, Air France 16, thank you.
I think we'll switch them off and do the externals. And we'll pull them again when we're actually ready to go. Ah, no torch. That's a problem. Anyway, we'd see an angle of attack sensor there, including 2 pitos on the top of the nose, another pito on the other side over here, another angle of attack over there. Almost saw that before he drove off. Lights are good. I can see the mud guards on the back of the wheel there. Engine's happy. Back of the fuselage looks to be scrape free. Yeah, it's pretty dark out here. Unfortunately, Canberra Airport is pretty old and doesn't have any of that dynamic lighting stuff. So all those lights there aren't actually doing anything to the fuselage. And obviously we have passengers walking upstairs. Great. Anyhow, let's go back in.
Hello. Oh, thank you.
RSs did not align. I'll give it another go. Let's look at where we are and we're going. Gate number 8 will be taxiing out to runway 35. Bravo to November. We have a 3,000 metre long runway. After departure is via Gutmo, Major, Keats, Kelly, Tanta. Let's take that in there. Gutmo, Major, Keats, Kelly, Tanta. Starting to get some micro stutters happening here. It's getting a bit annoying.
To star clearance, Lizzie 8, Victor arrival, runway 34, report ready for descent.
Lizzie 8, Victor arrival for 34 and we'll fly velocity 632.
Qantas 150, star clearance available.
Go ahead, Qantas 150.
Qantas 150, Lizzie 8, Victor arrival for runway 34. Report when ready for descent.
Lizzie 8,
Alright, I
Victor
think
arrival,
we're
runway
treating
34,
Canberra
we'll
as a
report
CETA.
ready when
We'll call with the taxi call. POV, all that kind of stuff. We'll give it a score
South
code.
321, contact Melbourne Centre 123.75.
123.75, just 321.
Velocity 412, descend 5,400 at Menzi, clear down as Zulu runway 35.
Down to 5,400. Just direct Menzi asking to do?
Velocity 412 from Menzi, cleared the RNAV runway 35.
Roger. From Menzi, RNAV 35. Menzi, RNAV 35.
Hey, thank you.
Qantas 150, ready for descent.
Qantas 150, descend flight level 250.
Down to 250, Qantas
I'll
150.
need to be ready for the visual as well. So maybe I'll give us that.
Lima Tango Alpha, contact Melbourne Centre 125.0, expect star clearance first contact.
125.0, thank you very much, have a good day. Lima Tango Alpha.
Velocity 632, top of descent.
Velocity 632. I'm going to have to step you down slowly, so descend flight level 370.
Hey, firm, descend flight level 370, velocity 632.
Qantas 150, contact Melbourne Centre on 123.75.
Contact Melbourne Centre on 123.75.
Velocity 632, contact Melbourne Centre 123.75.
123.75, velocity 632.
And off for ground power.
Cathay 022, star clearance available.
Cathay 022, go ahead.
Cathay 022, star clearance, Lizzie 8 Alpha, arrival runway 34, report ready for descent.
Lizzie 8 Alpha, runway 34, top of descent 10 nautical miles, Cathay 22.
Transponders on, let's run the check.
Cathay 22, no problems, descend flight level 250.
When ready, 250.
Gear covers are removed, maintenance lock is checked, status page is good, cargo smoke has been done,
back with you.
hydraulics are done, electricals are done,
thanks.
air panel has been done,
Velocity 269
mass protection
like
panel is set,
Delta.
fuel panel is set, fuel is off down
Velocity
there,
412, runway 35, clear to
all
land.
on.
Roger, clear to land, runway 35.
Sorted. Flight instrument set, engine fire test completed, iris is set to taxi, takeoff warning system,
Melbourne Centre, Qantas 65, climbing
fuel switches
through
are off, radar checked, transponder
37,700,
standby,
climbing to flight level
rudder and Nella
400.
are good, oxygen mask has been
Qantas
checked,
65,
that's up to the
Melbourne
line.
Centre, today. Break, Delta Romeo, whiskey,
Load line.
contact Melbourne Centre
Ship's
125.
papers are on board, fuel quantity is checked, FMS is set, FAP selector is in
Centre 125.0, Delta Romeo Whiskey.
stabilizer trim in the green band 4.2, and before start checklist. I'll have a chat to passengers before we do that.
Overall 328 at the holding point, runway 09.
Ladies and gentlemen, Captain speaking from the flight deck. Welcome aboard a Qantaslink flight 1512 service to Melbourne.
Roller 238, apologies.
We do welcome aboard our Boeing 717-200.
328 at the holding
Today's
point,
flight will be
runway 09,
just about 45 to 50 minutes. Captain will be coming through the airplane in just a couple of minutes to let us let you know some of the safety procedures on the airplane. Ask that you do pay them full attention even if you do fly with us regularly.
Cathay 22
That said,
heavy,
we'll be on the way
out of
shortly,
380,
and looking at the weather down in Melbourne, at very clear blue skies down there, although it is going into night time, and a temperature overnight of 10.
Jet South 514,
Cabin
contact
crew, please
Melbourne Centre
keep the aircraft
125.0, expect star clearance first contact.
Lights are on. Full start. Dispatch relief is confirmed. FMS await
Velocity
has been
269 for reference next
Doors,
time.
windows
Do
and
not
slides
cross
are
an active
closed.
runway without a clearance.
set. Auxiliary set. Pack isolation switches set and open. Beacon light is on
Velocity
and we're ready to roll.
269, you copy?
Mark.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
There's some freeway sceneries that are good, but nothing that's like for the entire world that I know of anyway.
Melbourne, g'day, JSR 223 with you at flight level 2320.
Locking gear.
223, Melbourne, Saitek unit.
Velocity 412 going around.
Velocity 412, contact Canberra approach 124.5.
Velocity 412 might give us a crash of the
Copy.
Yeah, so if I got me nose to the left.
Departure check completed. Bypass pin inserted. Release parking brakes.
Holding. Canberra approach, apparently there, QJet 1512, requesting clearance to Melbourne.
Station calling Canberra approach.
Canberra approach, QJet 1512, requesting RFR to Melbourne.
QJet 1512, stand up. QJet 1512, have you read approach now?
1512, about 3, maybe 4 out of 5.
We're getting there, okay. QJet 1512, cleared to Melbourne via Canada Lifecam route. Canada 2 departure, runway 35, climb by stick to 10,000, squawk 3152.
B2 Melbourne via Tanta, Tanta 2 departure, runway 35, initial climb at 10,000, score code 3152, QJet 1512.
QJet 1512.
We'll set that on now. $10,000 feet. QJet 1512 is ready for pushback.
QJet 1512.
Release parking brakes.
Push through 1512.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Cleared 2 stars.
Canberra approach, clear taking this is velocity 269 on Bravo. So sorry about that, yep.
Velocity 269, no worry. Are you inbound to arrival?
Because we are on taxi with Bravo and we just want to cross down to the bay.
269, taxi to your bay, I'll call
Cross runway to the bay, velocity 269, thank you.
Set parking brakes. Waiting your confirmation for good engine start.
Yep, we have a good engine start. We'll start the other as well. Wave them off. And the left engine is set to run.
Unlocking gear. Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed.
Good one, Owen. Parts can't afford tyres here at Q-Link. Cool, we're sorted. APU is...
Left is clear. Right is clear.
Wave them off. Here it is. Alright, let's clean it up. Flaps 13. Aft start checklist, external power switch is off, auxiliary pumps are on, pack isolation switches auto. Anti-ice is set on the outer panel. Air data heat switch is good. APU switch is off. Transponder set, and ground equipment is removed. Takes the checklist. Got rudder trim coming up.
Left 269, weather bay release. Thank you very much for your ATC. Well done and good night.
Oh, that's 269, don't I?
Rudder trim still. It's in the green band. Come on. Right, flaps 13. Let's do the checklist. Taxi checks. Flaps are set. Spoilers armed. Flight controls. I'll do it in a second. FCP is set for departure and takeoff briefing completed. And approach QChat 1512, ready to taxi.
Q1512, taxi to the November holding point, runway 35.
Taxi November holding point 35, QChat 1512. Gas departure, it'll be profile on nav, set. radar test.
Monitor radar display. Go around. Wind shear ahead. Wind shear ahead. Wind shear ahead.
Hi there, Brad. How are you doing? Suit the crew. Cover crew, please be seated for landing, for takeoff. Good, at 1512, ready at runway 1-2-35.
QJet 1512, runway 35, clear for takeoff.
Runway 35, clear for takeoff, QJet 1512. Lights are on. Power set.
Spoilers.
Oh.
Spoilers.
$80. And up we go. What's the rate? You're up. Auto flight.
Stabilizer motion.
QJet 1512, identified, verify level.
QJet 1512, passing 4,200.
QJet 1512, climb by the SIP to flight level 240.
I'm at SIP flight level 240, QJet 1512. P3D essentially is FSX in
Stabilizer
64-bit, so it can actually read more than 4 gigabytes of RAM, which FSX can't. So if I have, which I do, 32 gigabytes of RAM installed in my machine, it can use all of that. Now if you somehow manage to get 32 gigabytes worth of stuff in your sim. It still will out of memory, but you know, it's better at 32 than 4. 5-0. Flaps up. Explain on P3D. Well, obviously I use P3D, but I'm biased. Okay, so that's it. This is 1013.
Stabilizer motion.
Yeah, it'll improve the not crashing as much. It doesn't improve the FPS because, you know, having RAM isn't a video card. This means it can hold in more textures at the same time, so it can display more stuff simultaneously. Checklist. Up takeoff jacks, landing gear is up, flaps are up, sub takeoff is set to stow. Spoilers disarmed. Hydraulic pumps can go off.
Canberra approach, this is Qantas 803, beginning descent, currently at flight level 150, descending to 9,000 feet, Qantas 803.
Qantas 803, Canberra approach, evening, runway 35, descend by star to 8,000.
Seatbelt signs are off, lights are off, and the altimeter is set standard cross track.
Descending via star to 8,000 feet for runway 35. Qantas 803.
I'm finding the CPU is still like a major issue on P3D. That's what it is.
QJet 1512, contact center 124.0, good night.
124.0, QJet 1512.
Qantas 405 Starklands, Livery 8 Victor arrival runway 34, descent flight level 250 when ready.
Livery 8 Victor arrival runway 34, descent flight level 250 when ready, Qantas 405.
Melbourne Centre, g'day, Qantas 1045 on climb flight level 390.
Qantas 1045 Melbourne Centre, g'day.
So thank you, Jet 1512, climbing flight level 240, leaving flight level 170. Hi there, Aviator. How you doing?
Control, good evening, Spaceship 8170.
Melbourne Centre, good evening, Qantas 401 at flight 2. Qantas 401 Melbourne Centre, good night. And the other station calling, just take call sign only, please.
Spaceshed 8172.
Are you on the ground, Canberra?
Yes, I'm ground Canberra. We are requesting my clearance to Melbourne. Information Golf
Canberra approach
1013.
124.5, please.
Confirm 1245.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Melbourne, Q-Jet 1512, climbing level 12, second, level 1, second 240, past 200.
QJ 1512 Melbourne Centre, good. Hey, don't worry, we're all getting tongue-tied tonight. Climb flight level 240.
Level 240, Q-Jet 1512.
Qantas 478, contact Melbourne Centre 125.0, expect star clearance, first contact.
125.0, expect star clearance, first contact was 478, good night.
Speedo Bird 1805, we'll be back again.
Fairbairn flights, good stuff.
Speedbird 1805, contact Melbourne Centre 125.0, expect star clearance, first contact.
As usual, the more money you throw at a problem, the better it'll be.
125.0, Speedbird 1805.
And perfection is one of these things that doesn't exist. But yes, if you have a better computer, you will have a better experience. Generally how it goes. None of that will be a perfect experience. It will just be better.
Center roller 328, be away for 5 minutes, it's okay.
Roller 328, that's fine.
Cool, Cal. If you got 16 gigs of RAM, maybe bump that up to 32, but if you've already got 32, I reckon you're fine.
Oscar Juliet Bravo, 8310. Oscar Juliet Bravo, Melbourne Centre, good night.
Visit your family day. I reckon we can push up to 300 odd knots. Cool.
Qantas 65, contact Melbourne Centre 123.75.
Centre 123.75, Qantas 65, thank you, good night.
Qantas 752, descent to 9,000, QNH 1027.
Descend to 9000, QNH 1027, Qantas 752.
Qantas 65, descend to 9,000, QNH 1027.
Was that for Qantas 65?
380.
Qantas 65. Yep, descend to 9000, QNH 1027.
Descent to 9000, Qantas 65.
Qantas 6213 Melbourne Centre, good night.
6213.
Oscar Juliet Bravo, request star clearance.
Oscar Juliet Bravo, star clearance, Poly 7 Alpha arrival, Aaron transition runway 35. Report ready for descent.
Poly 7 Alpha, Aaron transition 35. Clip correction, Oscar Juliet Bravo.
Yep, I'm flying the old 717. In the dark too.
Singapore 7227, give me a call 124.0.
140, Singapore, 7220. Roller 328 back.
Roller 328.
Singapore, 7227.
Singapore 7227, break, Qantas 405, give me a call on 123.75.
123.75, Qantas 405. Qantas 405 is now with you, passing flight level 3004-250.
Qantas 405, thanks.
Throwing some windows away.
Control supply shift 872 with you. We are pushing back 435 from Canberra.
It's a gig, Graham. You're saying you're getting about 60
Canberra
and
approach,
70%. It's probably adequate.
Yeah, it's not online.
I can see him online. Try 1245 again. He might not have said his range yet.
Again, 1245.
Yep.
Right.
Juliet Bravo, top of descent to Canberra.
Oscar Juliet Bravo, descent flight level 130.
Descent flight level 130, Oscar Juliet Bravo.
Someone's talking through a can.
Qantas 405 requesting further descent.
Qantas 405, descent flight level 130.
130, Qantas 405.
Qantas 482, give me a call 124.0.
120, Qantas, correction, 1240, Qantas 482.
Qantas 752, contact Melbourne approach 124. 132.0.
Contact Melbourne approach 132.0, Qantas 752.
Qantas 482.
Qantas 40. Compass 591, contact Melbourne Centre 125.0, expect star clearance on first contact.
Compass Centre on 25.0, Compass 591, thanks Josh, see you next time.
Out.
Qantas 752, Qantas connect approach 132.
Depends which add-ons I'm using at the moment. I've seen averages sitting at my limiter, which is about 45. In the GA stuff, floating around out back, and sometimes it gets down into the, you know, low teens.
Just up 513 kilo. Qantas 1045, contact Centre 125.0.
1250 on Qantas 1045.
I fear today's 717 into Melbourne is going to be a problem. We'll see how it goes. What's our estimate?
Center roll 328. Center roll 328.
Roller 328, you can expect the straight in approach for the ILS runway 35.
Exactly what we wanted, thanks very much. Roll 328.
I can just read your mind.
I know, right?
Let's run a star. Going to pick up the Lizzie 8 Victor, that's what I want, 3-4. Pop in a feet there, 700. Neither of those. Cool. Lizzie, Mate, Igpon, Monty, Igeka, Sheed, Cooney, Tona, and then into Melbourne.
Roller 328, when ready, descent flight level 130.
Flight level 130, when ready, roller 328.
Hope we get to fly that. Probably won't, but there you go. Okay, dump all of these charts, we don't need them anymore. Don't need that. We'll keep that, but put it back. Here's what I've entered. Lizzie, Mate, Igpon, Monty, Ageka, Sheed. And the visual approach by Asuki. If you get the other option, it'll be via Vepid, Askid, Gula, Balti Bridge, Akdel, and then down this thing. take the minimums of this, which are 690. That's set. Missed approach is straight ahead up to 4,000. And assuming we land it, it'll be vacating, hopefully by the Foxtrot. And all the way out to, I think, Quebec. Same place we came from today. Charlie 7 or Charlie 3, something like that.
Just 521 start clearance available.
Jet 521, go ahead.
Just 521 start clearance with the 8 Victor arrival runway 34. When ready, descent flight level for 250.
Sorry, say again, copy clearance for just 521. Melbourne, sir, just 521 is clear for this the 86 arrival and descending flight level 250, just 521.
Qantas 6213, Oscar Julia Bravo, how are you?
6213, g'day, not bad at all, cruising here at 380.
Yeah, beautiful, beautiful.
I ought to follow your stream.
Just 521, contact center 123.75.
Of the Melbourne Centre 12375, just after 1, thank you.
Yeah, streaming does eat up a little bit of the old processor. I'd say it runs about 20, maybe 20, between 20 and 23% of processor.
No, but that's good.
Going to the
Just
stream.
521 now, descending flight level 260, passing both.
Oscar Julia Bravo, touching flight level 30.
Oscar Juliet Bravo, descent 9000 QNH is 1031.
1031, Oscar Julia Bravo.
And roller 328, contact Canberra approach on 124.5.
1245, roll 328.
1245, Oscar Julia Bravo, g'day.
Not yet.
Yeah, approach speed 131.
Canberra approach.
Yeah. What's the wind doing down in Melbourne? Let's have a listen.
Melbourne Centre, good evening, Qantas 200.
Qantas 200, Melbourne, Centre, good day. QJ 1512, start clearance.
30 miles northwest of Danks, flight level 370, inbound to Melbourne.
Qantas 200, Squawk 3141.
3141, Qantas 200, and for info, we're currently
10 at 10 apparently.
QJ 1512, start clearance available.
Yeah, 1512 ready.
QJ 1512, start clearance, Lizzie 8, Victor arrival for runway 34. Report when ready for descent.
Lizzie 8, Victor arrival, runway 34, Wilco, QJ 1512.
QJ 1512, thanks, contact center 123.75.
123.75, QJ 1512.
Control grading, site shape on 3rd to departed out of Canberra, running level 240, this is for the line.
Number 10, QJ 1512, flight level 240. Number 10, QJ 1512.
QJ 1512, Centre, good day.
Evan. On first contact with Melbourne ground or approach, notify receipt of information Oscar. Time check, 1105.
Now, QNH 1027, can I get you to recycle your transponder code? 3001.
Now descending to flight descending to 9000 and confirm the real squawk code is 3001 or just above 21.
Just above 21, affirmative. Just up 521, thank you. QJ 1512, Sunflower 130.
Sunflower 130, Jetstar 1512. One 307. Okay, approach briefing. Already plugged it all in. We are definitely on the Victor arrival, so I can get rid of any reference of those two things. Okay, Lizzie 8 Victor, crossing in mate at or below 9,000 feet, ECPON at 230 knots. Egessa at 185 knots, Sheed at 150 knots. after that Asuki into the visual approach runway 34. Runway 34 has 3 identification strobes onto the runway. We're looking to vacate halfway through it. It's 3,600 metres long. That'll be something in the range of 1,900, 2,000 metres. Vacating left, vacating right onto Foxtrot Echo and in on Quebec. And gate is Charlie 3. We'll be on flaps 40 for the approach, showing 130 knots of V8.
So station calling call sign only.
Qantas 401.
If we do need to go around, it will be straight ahead and up to 4,000 feet.
130, 401.
Minimum is 690 has been set. And I'm assuming we're all happy. Roger from the neutral. No auto brakes on the aircraft, so it'll be all manual on the foot. And we have been cleared to descend. Flight level 130. Descent point at Lizzie in about 20 miles. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the captain speaking. From Saitek. We're just about to begin our descent into Melbourne. We do anticipate arriving there in about the next 20 minutes. In preparation for landing, I'll ask that you return to your seats as soon as practical and ensure your seatbelts are fastened. We'll be turning on the seatbelt signs as we begin our descent into Melbourne. We do hope you enjoyed flying with us today on board our Boeing 717-200. Has been a pleasure having you guys on board. Looking at the weather down in Melbourne today, nice clear skies, a little bit of a forecast, gusty conditions, but will be smooth as we come in. And currently the temperature is 9 degrees Celsius. Once again, thanks for flying with us on Qantaslink. Hope you have enjoyed the flight and have a very pleasant stay in Melbourne. Cabin crew, please prepare the aircraft for the arrival.
South 521, correct approach 132 days 0, good day.
Contact approach 123.120, that's right. 1320.
Alright, we'll start our descent now.
Melbourne Centre, this is Qantas 488. We're currently on the DOSA 1 departure out of Melbourne. Melbourne approach or departure is no longer responding. Are you able to help us out?
Seatbelt signs. Alright.
Yeah, Qantas 488, I think they've had a controller change, but I'll take your identified. Flight level 350 and cancel speed restrictions.
Climb flight level 350, cancel speed restrictions, Qantas 488, thanks Dave.
Yeah, it's really wanting to slow down now. Let's go and check in. Go back to the edit. And back on profile. Power back. Descent checklist. I think we did that already. Up to the line there. Seatbelt signs are wrong. Altimeter is still on the standard. Hydraulics set. And the lights, you go on.
QJet 1512, descend by the start of 9000, QNH 1027.
Descend by the start of 9000, QNH 1027, QJet 1512. $9,000. 1027.
Qantas. QJet 1512, connect Melbourne approach 132.0, g'day.
132.0, QJet 1512. $10.27.
140, requesting further descent.
401, descend by.
Stand by.
Qantas 401, descend by, start at 9000, QNH 1.
Old approach, QJet 1512, descending 9000, leaving flight level 120, information Oscar.
QJet 1512, Milkrun approach standby. QJet 1512 approach, good evening, no, I don't need to say that. This is runway 34, descend by the start of 5000.
So by the start 5000, QJet 1512.
Can we turn runway heading Qantas 405?
Qantas 405, just beat me to it. The airport's off to your left, cleared visual approach, runway 34.
Cleared visual approach 34, Qantas 405.
I think it, yeah, who knows, probably not.
Qantas 65, turn left heading 160.
Turn left heading 160, Qantas 65.
Stick inhibitor button.
Jetstar 521, turn right heading...
Everyone messing up the Lizzie.
280.
Hopefully we won't.
Turn right heading 280 and confirm. We are still on visual approach for 154.
Jetstar 521, AFM, just vectoring your ransom traffic here.
What the heck is this plane doing now?
Autopilot.
And Jetstar 521, keep that turn going, heading right heading 320.
We're heading 320, just above 21.
Come on. We're below 10,000 feet now. It's blasting us straight up. Brakes in.
Melbourne approach, good evening. Qantas 401, Hollywood 10 for 9,000.
Session calling standby, Qantas 405, contact tower 1205, good night. Just 521, turn right heading 350.
Roger, heading 350, just above 21.
On 185, thanks. That's it, at 185 knots. Please slow down.
Autopilot.
Yeah, 1512.
Yeah, 1512, go ahead.
Now just stuck at 5,000.
Altitude.
Yeah, 512. Due to traffic ahead of you, I'm just going to get you to turn left, heading 160, thanks.
Heading 160 and just QJet 1512. Well, that would have been an approach, but there we go.
Melbourne approach just above 21, we have the runway inside.
Flaps 1.
Just 521, cleared the visual approach, runway 34, contact the tower 1205.
Back on the tower 1205, just above 21, thank you.
Qantas 65, turn left heading 040, descend to 2,500.
040 left, descend to 2,500, Qantas 65.
QJet 1512 heading 160.
160, 1512. Back on auto.
Altitude.
5,000. And we'll take flaps 13.
401 requesting center descent.
401 Melbourne approach, good evening. Runway 34, descend via the start of 5,000.
Descend via start of 5,000, Qantas 401.
And Qantas 401, cancel the star, left heading 190.
Cancel star, turn left heading 190, Qantas 401.
Qantas 65, just confirm, it was 2,500.
Affirm 2,500, Qantas 65.
Qantas 65, I'll show you descending, 2,100.
Sorry, 2,100, Qantas 65.
Okay, Qantas 65, turn left heading 010. From that heading, you'll clear the visual approach runway 34.
Heading 010, cleared visual approach, runway 34, Qantas 65.
Out into the port bay we go. We're gonna like leave controlled area at 5,000 soon. And we're gonna
Melbourne approach, good evening. Qantas 6213, heavy
VTC.
with November descending 9,000.
Station calling Melbourne approach, go ahead.
Approach, it's Qantas 6213, heavy with November descending 9,000.
Qantas 6213 approach, good evening, stand by, break, QJet 1512. Turn left heading, correction, turn right heading 320.
right heading 320, QJet 1512.
Melbourne French, Shed 202.
Stabilizer motion.
Across the Melbourne Centre 123.75.
Qantas 6202 AFM, contact Centre 124.0.
Didn't keep us in March for 500 feet above the control step.
Stabilizer motion.
The Cessna's 500 feet below us.
And Qantas 65, Melbourne approach.
Stabilizer motion.
Qantas 65.
Just want to confirm the field's off to you about 11 o'clock there at 7 miles. Do you have the field visual?
Affirm Qantas 65.
Yeah, Qantas 65, you can you clear the visual approach and contact the tower 1205.
1205, Qantas 65.
Melbourne approach, good evening. Qantas 200 with you, maintaining 9,000.
Qantas 200 approach, good evening. Descend via the start of 6,000 feet. Expect runway 34.
By the start, 6,000, runway 34.
No, QJet 1512, turn right heading 340, descend 2,500.
Yeah, 340 down to 2,500, QJet 1512.
Stabilizer motion.
Qantas 6213, request further descent.
Qantas 6213, descend via the start 5,000.
By the start of 5,000, Qantas 6213.
$2,500 set. This is like the most messed up version of this approach ever, but we want to be between 185 and 150. I'm going to slow it up to 170 knots. Flaps 18.
Stabilizer motion.
6213, cancel the start, turn left heading 190.
Left heading 190, Qantas 6213.
Qantas 401, turn right heading 290, descend to 3,000.
390, descend to 3,000, Qantas 401.
Altitude.
QJet 1512 is visual.
15, correction, QJet 1512, you cleared the visual approach from runway 34.
Autopilot.
Through 1500, contact the tower 1205, good night.
Clear the visual approach, runway 34 and tower 120.5, QJet 1512. Flaps, no.
Landing gear.
Get down. And speed 160. Sure, bring it back down to 150.
Tower VG United 1045.
One way's inside.
United 1045, pushback approved.
Flaps 25. ATS off, my throttles. Speed managed. Melbourne Tower, QJet 1512, East Abbas runway 34.
QJet 1512, Melbourne Tower, good evening, runway 34, clear to land.
Runway 34, clear to land, QJet 1512.
Cathay 22, heavy clearance Melbourne.
Go ahead, Cathay 22.
Cathay 22, you're cleared to Brisbane West, what's that, West something. Via non-X plan route. Runway 34, non-X 3 departure. Climb via the SID to 5000. Squawk 4546, departure frequency 132.0.
Flaps 40.
Clear
speed
to
check.
Toowoomba Wellenkamp via non-X flight plan route, non-X 3
Flap 40
departure.
set, alright, landing checklist.
Climb by the SID 5000 feet, squawk 4546, departures 132.0. Stand Hotel 3, Cathay 22 heavy.
Cathay 22
Let's get down
heavy.
3 green, swells round, flaps are set 40.
Traffic.
And EAD set.
401, we've got runway 34 in sight.
Speed.
Qantas 401, Melbourne Tower, g'day. Tower, good evening, New Zealand 1944 Sydney, request clearance information November.
Speed back.
You hit 194, Melbourne Tower, g'day. You cleared to Sydney via Dosal plan route, runway 34, Dosal 1 departure. Climb by the SID to 5000, Squawk 7247 and departure frequency 132.0.
1000.
Okay, cleared to Sydney, Dosa 1 departure, runway 34, initially 5000, code is 7247, departures 132.0, New Zealand 194 and we're Bay Bravo 23. New Zealand 194.
Approaching minimums. 500.
Turkish 86, position Delta 8, request push ascent.
400. Minimums. 300.
Continue.
Turkish 86,
200.
standby, break, United 1045, squawk mode
100.
Speed.
50. 40. 30. 20.
Stand lamp.
10. 5.
United 1045, Melbourne Tower. Turkish 86, do you have a United 737 behind you there on the ramp?
Affirmative, Turkish 86. United 2351.
Qantas 401, final 3 nautical miles out.
Qantas 401, yep. The traffic ahead of you is just vacated. You probably see him. Runway 34, you're cleared to land.
Traffic vacating, we got it inside, cleared to land, runway 34, Qantas 401.
New Zealand 194, request permission start. New Zealand 194, squawk mode challenge.
Frequency. Turkey Jet 1512 vacated.
QJet 1512, taxi by Echo Papa to the bay.
Echo Papa to the bay, QJet 1512.
Okay, Turkish 86, if you can remain clear of that traffic, your pushback's approved. I can't get in touch with him.
We will try Turkish 86. I see he has also no lights on. Maybe his system is blocked, but I'll try.
United 1045, Melbourne Tower.
Cafe 22, ready for pushback.
Cafe 22, pushback approved.
Pushback approved, and just be advised we're pushing on to Sierra.
Roger, break New Zealand 194, your pushback's approved. Push approved, New Zealand 194.
APU, start up. Stab trim. Radar.
Melbourne Tower, Qantas 6213, heavy on final for 34. Qantas 6213, Melbourne Tower, g'day.
Qantas 401, we are vacating on Echo.
Turkish 86, we are unable to taxi due to him. Request permission to disregard his position.
Alright, Turkish 86, that's not a problem, is it?
Thank you.
Qantas 401, follow the Qantaslink traffic on Echo via Echo for part of the bay.
Follow the Qantaslink traffic on Echo and Papa to the bay, Qantas 401.
New Zealand 194, request taxi. New Zealand 194, taxi via Quebec, hold short Papa. Via Quebec, hold short Papa, New Zealand 194. Qantas 6213, runway 34, cleared to land. Cleared to land, Qantas 6213. Melbourne Tower, Qantas 150, requesting half-hour clearance to Sydney as filed with information November stand Charlie 7.
I think you'll go something like Charlie 4.
Qantas 150, you're cleared to Sydney via Dosal planned route, Dosal 1 departure runway 34. Climb via SID to 5000, squawk 4545 and departure frequency 132.0. Cleared to Sydney via the Dosal flight plan route, runway 34, Dosal 1 departure up to 5000 initially, squawk 4545 and departure frequency on 132.0, Qantas 150.
Melbourne Tower, good evening. Qantas 200 with you on the visual runway 34, number 2.
New Zealand 194, hold position. Holding position 194. New Zealand 194, there's two Qantas aircraft taxiing into the ramp there on Papa behind the second one. You can taxi onto Papa left on Echo. That's Alpha to the Kilo holding for runway 34. Okay, yeah, once clear of the traffic, we'll taxi by Echo, Papa Alpha to the holding point Kilo 34, New Zealand 194.
Melbourne Tower, good evening. Qantas 200 with you on the visual approach runway 34.
Qantas 200, Melbourne Tower.
Melbourne Tower, United 1045 ready to taxi.
Two in there to get a Melbourne Tower. The aircraft's calling for taxi, so yeah.
United 1045, request taxi.
United 1045, squawk mode Charlie.
Oh yeah.
Thanks, sir.
Okay, United 1045, thank you. Taxi via Yang.
Cool. Moving back in the seat a little bit more. APU is on. Signs. Beacon is off. Cabin crew disunders. Alright, here we are in Melbourne again. I do hope you've enjoyed the stream. Those of you who attempted the old Lucy 8 arrival, good stuff. We didn't get to do that. We got vectored off at random out into the middle of Port Phillip Bay. And on like the longest visual approach that I've ever seen. Oh well. Can't always have the Lizzie. Thanks for that. Yeah, good old Kai Tak. Well, Melbourne is a little bit like Australia's Kai Tak, but I think I saw someone mention the Ballina one as well, which is also pretty tight. In fact, I think it's even tighter than the Melbourne one. So yeah, good approaches. Pity the autopilot on this thing is a little bit flaky at times, but you know, you get what you get. Anyhow, I've been Musical Aviator, and I'll see you guys next time. Ciao for now.